So are you similar to the characters you play in the movie?
Maybe a little bit, yeah. I think that's all come from playing these jokers and these outgoing blokes when we are learning who we are as people ourselves in that time of our lives when we're 14. You're learning who you are as a person, and then suddenly being told, "No, you got to do it like this." It's going to seep in somewhere into yourself.
So you said that you like playing jokes on others and playing pranks. What kind of pranks do you play on others?
Well, ones that we can legally say is a question. I think that we have done quite a few naughty ones. In fact, just the other day they didn't arrive in time, but a friend of mine, Anthony, we've got this prank war going on. Like we've been going on for ages. He actually worked on the crew on the movie.
You want to be careful how much you say this because we could get in trouble.
Okay, I can't say that.
It's a good one, though. It's a good one.
It is a good one.
It's a good one, though. Is there one that you can say?
Yeah, there are a few. Like when we drove around Europe in 2 cars last year, and a friend of mine brought with him. It's called a whistle for the exhaust. So on James's car when he was driving, we put this whistle on the back of the exhaust, and for about 150 miles, all you could hear was really high pitch.
I thought that car was going to blow up. Like it was really strange. Yeah.
So if you could go back to the beginning of the movies, and then you can play any characters you would like to. So which one would that be?
I think I'd stick with playing Fred and George, to be honest, just because they've been so good fun to be able to play. I mean, and in every film they've always got some cool things to say or do, which has been really good.
I think I'd like to have played, if not Fred or George, then maybe someone like Dobby, because I think he's such a random little guy. But I think he's still a very funny part of the story.
So do you hate doing publicity?
No, it's actually one of our favourite parts because we get to travel the world so much, and we were able to. I think you learn more going to a place than you ever do out of the textbooks about it. So I think in the last couple of weeks we've been in over 10 countries in such a short space of time, which is great, and it's amazing to be able to share this fantastic thing that we're part of with people all over the globe.
But we get spoiled rotten as well when we do it. Like we were in Madrid and we got to kick a football around on Real Madrid's pitch, and then when we were in Rome, like we got a special tour of the Colosseum, and like last night just in Hong Kong, like we went to these really exclusive restaurants. So we're very lucky to do these kind of things. And then it's quite interesting when we do the press, like the junkets, the different interests from the different territories.
So what was the most bizarre or interesting place you have been to?
They've all been really interesting, to be fair. I mean, we've been all over from like Istanbul, Taipei, obviously now Hong Kong, Madrid, all over really. So they all have their all individual qualities.
So how do you overcome jet lag? You have been traveling all over in such a short time.
Yeah.
Yesterday I was trying my hardest to stay up all day. We landed at about 8 a.m. So I tried just to stay up as long as I could, but I did find myself at dinner. I was kind of half eating and I was like... But then we went out and looked around the markets, and I do enjoy a bit of haggling. It's kind of like a good fun game to play. And I was really awake after then, so maybe haggling at a market stall will keep you beat jet lag.
What do you get?
I just wanted just some gifts from friends really, just like a Hong Kong T-shirt, kind of thing like that. So it's just quirky little things.
So you mentioned you have been to all over. So you have been to Asia now. What is your impression?
It's all. I mean, the food especially is one of the biggest differences from what we have. But it's all really good. One thing I do find is that the people are very excitable. Like they're always really, like yesterday at the airport, there were people really ready to meet us there, and they were all very much like, "Oh, how you doing?" Which was amazing. Really, considering apparently they've been waiting there for a couple of hours.
So, do you ever get sick of each other?
Yeah, completely.
all the time. There is actually a gap here.
We're not actually.
It's,
We're actually in different countries at the moment. This is all put together on CGO. But no, we're brothers, so we do fall out occasionally, but not enough to not like hanging out with each other. But we don't hang out all the time when we're back home, so we have that good. What's the word?
camaraderie.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you think what's your future plans?
Well, we're definitely going to keep in acting, I think, because we've been on this thing that's been so big in our lives. I don't think there's a bigger springboard around, vault on to the next thing, than being part of a Harry Potter. So it's definitely something we want to continue doing, is stick with acting.